Hello, 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 Aries. Welcome, welcome. How's everybody doing? Happy Halloween week. All right. Happy Halloween week. This is for the week of the 25th through the 31st. So for those of you that are brand new, I'm doing some intuitive tarot, which is divine driven. And I also do current energies, future energies. I do mix it with astrology and numerology. This is a general reading. It may resonate with you or it may not. However, being that it is intuitive and divine driven, downloads come and lots of energies come through. So hopefully something will resonate with you. So let's get started. We just had a full moon in Aries. Wow. And I'm actually still in those energies. I'm recording this on the 21st. So what is it about? There is a full moon reading. Please go to that because it's going to affect you through the rest of October if you watch this. And if you're having conflicts, it will help you how to get through those conflicts, because there's not only a lot of communication things going on, planets, that kind of a thing. I'm not going to go into it here, but the full moon reading shares all that, and you'll be surprised at how you can help yourself, all right, through these energies. So, and that's what I share. All right, so watch that. Yeah, so we're going to do the current energies. I love this. Somebody is going through something right at this moment. Ooh. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, okay, let's see. Oh, I should have did those. I didn't even think about doing those. Trying to pull it. I'm going to do your spread here. Crazy, crazy. Everything this last couple of weeks is about working on self. I'll show you this current energy card. I just love this. I don't know who illustrated this, but what a perfect way to illustrate it. It's like a little kid, you know, fighting. And that's what the energies of the planets and what divine is saying. So definitely. So our first card, and let me put this out here. Oh, this is good. This is good. Oh, this is interesting. Oh my. Okay, what's going on here? Oh. All right. I love making noises. Okay. So the Divine's card now, a lot of people are like, what the heck is a Divine card? The Divine's card is the message to you, not me. This is, I only use this deck for that reason. This is his deck. This is the energies that maybe you're coming to tarot about. Is it about love? Is it about a question about job? Is this a challenge? You know, what is it that you come to tarot about? So the tarot is the resource and divine is the source. So that's why his card is the most important card out of the deck. I believe it is the number 3 in numerology. It means please acknowledge what I'm trying to tell you. And it is shining through. So some of you that are going through something big or something of a big challenge, he's saying, you know, don't crumble, don't complain, don't do that. Just shine through. Just try to keep thinking positive, keep yourself lifted up. He's saying everything is going to be fine. Everything is going to be okay. And whatever you choose, and somebody is trying to decide, are they coming back? Are they not coming back? I'm working on it, is what he's saying. Okay. So just keep shining, stay positive through whatever you're going through or whatever you're asking him about. Just stay positive and know that whatever what he's doing, you can't see it, but he is working on something, whatever it is for you. I don't know what it is. All right. The current energy this week, this Halloween week, that he really wants you to pay attention to. Again, this is about the number 4. This is about your foundation, your boundaries. This is about your core. This is how you think, where you think from. Somebody's been hurt. Okay. This is the one I really like. This little illustration is just like, he's been hurt and like, I don't want to do it. I just screw it. You know, it's never going to work out. It's never going to be that way that I want it to be. And that's what this ego person is saying. It's like, you know, everything I want, I never get. Somebody's saying that. I never get what I want. It's because what you want is not what you need. Divine is saying, I give you what you need. And if you would pay attention, I'll give you what you need. And that need will give you everything you want. It's your thought process. It's the way the thought process is. It's the number 4. This is about, again, your foundation, your growth, acknowledging the way that you're thinking is not really the way that you should be thinking. Okay. It's like what I just did with the Sagittarians. Their mindset is backwards. And somebody's going to stay stuck and keep doing their karmic cycle over and over and over again. All right. And what Divine's trying to show you is this current energy and the future energy says, if you would just pay attention, whether you like it or not, I will bring you wealth. Which means wealth, if one person doesn't mean the same to another. A lot of people, oh, money, 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 money. Number 7 is just definitely about your progress and improvements and balancing and things like that. This is the number 7. But somebody's wealth may not be the greenback, might be about money. It might be about maybe they've been sick, or maybe they've struggled with their body all their life and all they want is good health. Okay, that would be a huge wealth to somebody. Somebody's family might be just torn apart and just so dysfunctional, and somebody's wealth would be just having that connection with the family that they've always wanted and desired. That's another wealth. So sometimes wealth does not come in a materialistic form. Wealth can come, for me, wealth is seeing my daughter succeed and be happy and joyful. That is my wealth, because I have done my due diligence to bring her to a point where she can be successful in whatever she does, whether it's what she wants to do or not, but it brings her joy. Then I've done my due diligence. Okay. So this is sort of where the divine is saying this week is going. Okay. So somebody here, though, is going to be traveling. I don't know who's traveling. And this might be an unexpected travel, but it is travel of a heart that you really would like. I don't know how far it is. It sort of seems a little bit far. I don't know if it'd be internationally or not, but this is something that you have wanted and desired. Now, maybe you're just planning it, or all of a sudden it just like, oh, we should do that. So when people like came to me for travel, when I was selling travel here just recently, they would say, I didn't know I could make payments. Oh, I want to go to blah, blah, blah. You can make payments. You put a down payment or a deposit, and then you make payments until you go. They're like, ooh. So that's sort of like one kind of thing, something that you've really wanted to do. Okay, that's for one energy. This is not for every energy. However, there is going to be somebody sharing this travel with someone that you have wanted to do. Might be a girl's trip, might be a guy's trip, might be a couple's trip, might be, but it's of good. This is something really, really good. Definitely shining through. This is a reward. This is something you've worked hard at. You've let your ego go. You've really worked on yourself. And so this reward is coming through. Okay. For somebody else, there is something coming towards them that is really good, but they don't know if it really is. It's like they're in their head too much. They're not allowing, and they're going to say, it's sort of like when you have love, you want to hold back a little bit, or you don't want to move forward with that person a little bit. It's like, I'm going to give them a little bit of this. And then maybe if they come back with what I like, I'll give them a little bit more. And if they, respond like I like, then a little bit more. That's fear. That's fear. So you're having a really hard time to make a decision about something that is very good for you. Now, it might not even be a person. This might be something that you've really, really wanted, and now you're talking yourself out of it. Why? Because you're stuck in the middle. You're stuck in the middle of your thought process. And you've got 2 number 9s. You're fighting this. Again, this is another spiritual war. You're fighting this. 2 number 9s. So you've gone through stuff. You have had stuff happen to you. You've gone through troubles, trials. Yes, you also have had a wounded human ego, and you just, but the thing is, your thought process forward is holding you back from something that you really, really want. What is it that you really, really want? You've got 2 number 3s. Acknowledge it. And why are you holding yourself back? Fear. Fear. Because you fear what happened in the past is going to happen in the future. That's something that you can't do to yourself. That is pride. That's ego. That is hurt. That is unhealthy. That holds you back from your wealth. Because when you look at this person or this situation, like in my job, I had the opportunity to come back into the leather business. I was like, no, I'm afraid that I've, have my bookkeeper walk off with everything I had like before. Well, you can't do that to yourself because you're in a different time, a different person. Your mindset is not the same. That person's mindset is not the same. It is not the same person, not the same journey. So you really need to, if you have somebody new, embrace it, shine through. What is shining through? Showing love. Showing love. Basically, show love, show light, show joy, show that you are blessed and rewarded. This is your nurturing process right now. Okay. This is something you need to do for yourself. It's the number 3. We've got 3 number 3s here. This is a time to acknowledge what hurt you had, what wounded human ego that you have had in the past, or who is around you that is hurt. And if somebody is around you that is hurt, you need to step back and let them heal. So even if you liked somebody and you realized, oh man, they just went through a divorce, or, you know, they've got triggers a lot, this is a time for you to step back. That is going to be hard for somebody to do, is to step back, but you need to do it now so that they can start healing. Because if you get involved with that person, it's going to be a mess. It is going to be a mess because they're not done healing. They're in the middle, or they're at the end of something, and their wounds are very, very deep, and they need to heal those wounds. But what you need to do in the interim, even if you step back, just say, you know what, I just don't think you're ready for a relationship right now, but I'm going to be here, and I'm going to show you love and kindness and compassion and be your friend and do all that kind of stuff. But we can't celebrate at the point that we want to because you're still hurting. Now, if you step back and time heals, you will see the wealth, because it will come to you, and it will come to you fast, because they'll realize. But sometimes that healing takes coaches, might take a counselor, might take a psychiatrist or a psychologist. It might take somebody that can help them through that kind of a thing. But the thing is that this is your challenge card. You're not getting what you want, you deserve in life, because you're not healed. Okay, because you're not healed. And that will come, but you've got to have time and love on yourself for that process. Because this is your challenge card. It needs to be in reverse. And when you do the work, then you will have everything in reverse, and you will have everything you want. All right? Okay, so let's see what else we have here. I would like to know what the 9 of, I'm going to get a clarification on the 9 of Wands here. Let me see. The 9 of Wands. Yes, again, you've got the 8 and the 9. Somebody is really living in the past, living with the baggage, and you're holding yourself back. Again, the 9 of Pentacles, the 9 of Cups, you're holding everything back. And it's about to get to that point where you're going to want to heal. You're going to want to nurture yourself. You're going to want to love on yourself. You're going to want to get that coach. You know, and I do coaching on the side, but there's coaches everywhere around the world. So get a coach, help you through this pain, whatever it is that you need to shine through. Now, for somebody else, thank you. So he's saying somebody else needs to just keep thanking. Give me thanks. Give me thanks. Thank you for putting through this struggle. Thank you for putting me through this challenge, because it woke up my eyes. It woke up my fear. It woke up whatever it is that I'm going through, and that I can work on this and get it so I can put it behind me. Thank you for whatever it is, because whenever we go through a struggle, a challenge, or anything like that, it is because we are trying to get to that next level of light and love. And that is for ourselves and for others around us. Okay. And to heal some of this, the foundation, this low vibrational stuff, because that's the number 4. It's a broken foundation. It is a broken way of thinking. You're thinking from your head, and whatever has happened in your past is ruling your life. You're not ruling it. The past is ruling it. And that's a really hard place to be. because your past is keeping you bound. You need to release that so that you can be a whole new person. All right. All right, let's see what else there is here. This is a time that I really want you to see that you can have everything you want in your life, but you have to get what you need first. Does that make sense? Because our needs and wants, this is the tug of war. This is spiritual needs versus human wants. This is a tug of war. This is that full moon energy. Go back and watch the full moon reading. It's not as long as it says on there, only because the only reason is it's long because I had a bunch of people ask questions in the end. So just, go to the beginning of it and watch it. Yeah, this is going to change. This is going to turn your life around if you decide to do this, to challenge, to take that tug of war and live more internally, spiritually. Not only that, it's just a mindset. You're in a mindset. When you're thinking here, this is the world. And then that's where your core foundation is broken, because that's where you've been brainwashed. That's what you've been taught as a child. That is trauma. That is PTSD. That is depression and anxiety, only because of what's happened, or a trauma or something that has made you dysfunctional. So you start thinking from here, and it's backwards. Take this off, put it off to the side, start thinking from here. And then when you're done thinking from here, you take that, you put it on, because this will speak to this. Okay? Your spirit will speak to your mind, and then your mind tells your body what to say, what to do, how to act. So if you're afraid of love, if you think from here, you're not going to be afraid of saying what you feel and how you feel, and move in an action out of your spirit rather than your head. Because your head is fear. Your spirit is love. Two ways to act, two ways to decide on something. And whatever you're trying to decide on, you're thinking from here. Okay, that's your ego. I want to be able to do it. I want to be able to say, but you know what? You're holding back on your wealth, because you can't live on both sides. You can't live on earth and make all the decisions, then turn around and say, oh, well, you come to tarot and I want a supernatural decision. I want a supernatural answer. I want a supernatural. You either are supernatural or you're not. You are spiritual or you're not. There's no halfway point, because divine will just sit here and do this. When you're sitting on the fence, you're trying to do stuff, but then you come to him for Santa Claus, or you come to him for everything that you need an answer for, he's just going to go, really? You don't trust in me, so why should it help you? You don't have faith that I can do it, so why can it help you? That's where he says, just shine through, give me thanks, and I'll show you. Let me show you. Give thanks first for anything that you do. Before I get out of bed every single morning, I lay in bed and I said, oh, I can move my feet, I can see. One morning I woke up and I had double vision for months. So I'm like, thank you for my sight. Thank you for it. It sounds stupid, but I'm at my age, I'm glad I'm all fully functional. And some people didn't make it to today. So I give thanks first, shine through first, and then follow with love, and you'll see your life completely change around. Anyway, something is coming to you, but you're blocking it. This goodness, you're just blocking it. And he's saying, reverse this so that I can give you everything. Reverse it, shine through. Stop thinking of yourself. Stop thinking in ego. Now, this might be somebody coming towards you. This may not be you. Somebody may be doing everything out of ego. You cannot control another person. You can only control you. So maybe this is going to help you through some of your process so that you can have more wealth, whatever that is to you. Better health, maybe more money, maybe a happy family, maybe resolution with fighting with somebody. That is wealth. To be humble, to be calm and at peace, that is wealth. And I'm there. I'm happy to say it, because I used to live as the world and think with this thing only first. And now I think here first, abundance, wealth. And I want that for you guys. I want that for you. But being stuck in the middle and that low vibration and keep thinking of the past is not going to get you there. And the divine is saying, I'm trying to change everything so that things are better for you, so you can have the wealth you deserve. Okay. And I'll beat that dead horse. I don't want to beat it, but so this is Halloween week. Now, do you know what Halloween's what it means? I would love to know if you're from another country. Please put in the comments, or even when it's recorded, put what you think Halloween is, or what Halloween is for your country. I would love to know. I love to learn about other cultures. But don't forget to subscribe, share, and then hit the like. But the subscriptions, we're trying to get to 1,000 by the end of the year, only because I want to be able to go mobile. I can't go mobile without having 1,000 subscribers. There's sometimes in the day I get a download from Divine I want to share with you, and I can't. I want to maybe do a quick reading, and I can't. So I will give 3 free readings, and 3 30-minute coaching sessions, or maybe they'll all be coaching or readings if you don't want coaching. Anyway, if we get there at the end of the year, then I will definitely bless and reward everybody, because I appreciate everybody's support. I really, really do. I love you guys. I love getting to know you. I love when you come on and comment. It's exciting for me. It's just, I love it. And this is what Divine has me do. And I love to grow the community. So don't forget to have an awesome Halloween. Have a safe Halloween. Lots of conflicting energies with the planets, really conflicting. If you are getting into a fight or getting into a discussion or getting road rage, diffuse, calm yourself down, diffuse, walk away, do whatever you have to, tell a joke, whatever you have to do to diffuse it, because it's going to be this week. Mercury retrograde's still ramping up to leave. You know, it's done, but it's got to get the planet moving so it can leave. Please leave, Mercury. All right, we will talk to you next week. See you in November. And don't forget to walk in absolute truth and love and your authentic self. I love you guys. Take care.